Yeah. So, first I want to give a shout out to my boy Taylor. He set up the game and they built for it. It was like, yeah, I mean, got you. But nah, I'm excited to show. That has been my cut for the team. My boys, man. Thank you, right? We gotta win. All I got the team to watch there.
Rebirth game. Okay. Whoa. That. Give y'all some time to come on up in this thing. Keep that thing slanted. What's up with the game? What's up with the game? Where y'all at? Come on in this thing. Come on to this thing.
My grandson, that's the biggest devil that God ever left walk this land. And his daddy, we don't talk, he don't. My grandson, that's the biggest devil that God ever left walk this land. And his daddy, we don't talk, he don't talk to me. Because every time I see him, I want to kill him.
Damn. Well, damn, y'all. Y'all heard that? Said he went off him. Every time he see him.
I had the people out up here, you know, the coal mines pretty much left this town here desolate. A few things that it used to have a bowling alley, a movie theater, a car dealership, a bank. Now, the sewage still runs the creek here. You know, it's hard to believe, you know, in the United States, but it's still the trash situation, you know, there's only one dump in the whole county. And as far as people take trash 40 miles, the school's doing pretty good, but they have a lot of people moving out. So now it's going down. They talk about closing the school, busing kids for over an hour. You know, it's still a tough life for them. A lot of people don't have anything
What's
else
good
to do.
with you? What's good with you?
Free clinics.
Come on in this thing and subscribe to the Rebirth of TEEFONK television.
Stuff they need.
Start watching my banking content. Hit that like button, subscribe.
You got a bunch of dope addicts, a bunch of dope heads, that'll steal the paint off of your house if you ain't wearing there long enough. And one stays right up the head of this hollow. He come to my house with my grandson. He asked me could he use my bathroom. I told him yes. Okay. He goes in there and cased my house. I had a 22 rifle.
The other door, please.
On the door when you go in my room. He took that rifle, stuck it down in his refrigerator, put the barrel in the chute, and pulled the chute down on the other part of it. I mean, the other part of the hammer. And he's still right up here, but I made it my motto. If I ever catch him myself, he's a dead man. People like that don't need to live.
Got here old school. He said he catch him by himself, he's a dead man. He gonna off him now.
Everybody lives here, he graduated.
Where is this at? Jack and Jones, Appalachia. Y'all come on here, hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
If you're not on welfare or disability.
Double tap the screen, come over here, hit that like and subscribe button. Go all of this thing. Double tap the screen, hit that like and subscribe button. Come on in this thing. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Join this Rebirth for TEEFONK television. What we got going on? Y'all see, I've been dropping them bangers back to back on y'all. How y'all like my new intro? Yeah, check it out. Start watching my shit, man. Who in here with me? Who in here with me? Talk to me, I talk back. Let's go. Okay, appreciate the like. I hope you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Subscribe and like. You the fucking GOAT if you did. You are the GOAT of this thing. Rebirth for TEEFONK television. Come on in here. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I'm just in here that going, you know, I told y'all. I put the little heading up. Get y'all a little circumference. Yeah, yeah. Come on in here with your boy. Appreciate that. Like, you the GOAT. If you're new to the channel, come in and subscribe. Like, share, and comment. Start watching my banging content. I hope y'all like my new intro I just got put up on my shit. Shout out to my graphic designer for putting his foot on that thing for me. Come on in here though, y'all. Come on in here, gang. Come on in here, gang. Okay, Grandmaster was good with it. The intro fire cut. You like that? You like that? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, because at first I wasn't worrying about no new intro because I wanted to bring all the TEEFONK TV people over here. But I had to distinguish the two channels. They two different channels, so I had to distinguish that thing. So, yeah, I had to put that fire-ass intro up there for y'all. I had to get that thing made. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So you done watch the story that I put up, the street story that I done put up already today. Then you done okay. Because I put the intro up yesterday. The intro up yesterday, just to let people gravitate to it a little bit. I already know you did. I already know you did. I already know it. I already know it, cuz. On the damn homies. I know you do. Shit, you fuck around and tell me about the shit. Like you did last time. I'm like, oh hell, boy, Grandmaster, yeah. Grandmaster ain't playing with him. Grandmaster is not playing with him. He's a real TEEFONK fan. Real one. Real one. Real Rebirth for TEEFONK fan. Yeah. Trying to get everybody to come on in this thing and you know, appreciate greatness. Y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe. But I had to put hands on old school, cuz. About the, yeah. Boy, him out, cuz. I beat the dog shit out of him. I shouldn't have whooped that man that bad, but I had to beat that I wasn't playing in him. Yeah, I guess he thought I was playing. I had to beat that. I wasn't playing with his ass in him. This nigga done stole from me. That ain't your check no more. That belonged to me. Shit. You done buttered me up and gave it to me, then try to take it back. Fuck wrong with cuz? Cuz crazy, ain't he? I don't know what the hell was wrong with cuz, man. Wait till I fall asleep. This nigga would have stole some of my money out of my pocket or anything else, but I would have really did that man in there. Yeah, I about did him anyway. Y'all come on in though and subscribe to the Rebirth. My bad. Y'all come on in this thing, my bad. Hit that subscribe button. There you go. Hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all the goats, bro. I appreciate that. Hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all the goats. Come on in here. Make sure you watch my new banging videos I just dropped. Make sure you go watch my new banging intro. Come on in here with your boy. If you liking, I hope you subscribing. Appreciate it. I hope you subscribing. Yeah, appreciate them likes. Boy, y'all the goats, boy. Y'all the real goats. Appreciate it. I'm like McDonald's. I'm loving it. I'm motherfucking loving it. Y'all know long hair don't care. 17 years of this thing. Yeah, start watching my banging videos, y'all. Become a part of this Rebirth of TEEFONK television. Drink some, smoke something with your boy. And let me take you on this journey, and I promise I won't leave you. For real now. Damn, my likes just went up fast. Where everybody at, though? Where everybody at? Like, comment, and subscribe to the Rebirth. That's it. Tell them, Grandmaster. Tell them. Tell them, cuz. Where everybody at with it? Where everybody at with it? What's good with it? What's good with it, gang? That thing was going up. What happened? What's good with it, Grandmaster? What's good with it? What's good with it, gang? The Rebirth. Okay then, come on in here. What's good with it? What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? Okay, that's nice to know. What's going on with y'all though today? Well, I got that banging content I've been dropping. That banging content. Telling you. I just dropped one of the firest videos y'all gonna see this year. So come on in, subscribe, like, and share. And goddamn, let me tell you what else you need to do. Tell me in the comments. Comment on my new intro. I got it up by itself. Go comment on it. Tell me if you like it. Put them fire emojis in that thing. Yeah. Rebirth of TEEFONK television in this thing, bruh. I had to distinguish the two channels, man. I was using my old head, but I was just only doing that so people will know from my old channel to come over here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so now that people know, and I'm almost 300 subscribers in now, I had to show y'all that there's two different channels. The Rebirth is the baby off of TEEFONK TV. Yeah. Let me give my people some more time to come on up in this thing. Come on up in this thing. Y'all double tap your screen, like, share, and subscribe when you come in here. If you're a new or old person or whatever, if you don't subscribe, double tap your screen, like, share, subscribe. Come on in this thing with us. Talk to me. I talk back. Get to know me. Get to know me. What's up with it, gang? What's up with it? Y'all in here with TEEFONK, a.k.a. the Funk Doctor, a.k.a. Rick James in this bitch. Fuck your couch, a.k.a. Blue Veins in this bitch. What's cracking with it, cuz? Come on in this thing, smoke something with your boy. Yeah, come on in this thing, smoke something with your boy. Drink something with your boy. Talk to your boy. Tell me, comment on my videos. Do all that. Because I've been dropping, y'all. I've been working. Oh, yes, sir. When I knew my new intro was about to be coming, bro, I set y'all up. I started putting that shit out there for you now. So, yeah, man. You know that. Hey, we're going to go on over here to this Rebirth of TEEFONK TV. Let me watch this intro right quick. That thing is so fire, bro. Like, I am so... The dude who... I didn't do it. The dude who designed that for me, he asked me for a couple of... You know, because it's my shit. So he asked me for a couple of inputs. He went the fuck in, y'all. Dead homie. God went in. No, we're gonna go down. We're gonna start that thing going. So. We're gonna start that thing over. Hey. Now where I'm at, y'all, I'm about to set this shit up into a studio. Yeah, this finna be my studio. I already got my little shit set up. Finna move stuff around. Have my chairs, TVs, all that shit finna be set up. I just moved it in here. I gotta get these boxes, pack some stuff up. And boom, I'm finna turn this into my studio. Yeah, this finna be my studio. I love this little spot. It's my everyday go-to spot. Like, I don't even be wanting to shoot in my car no more. I be wanting to be in here. This finna be my studio. Like, for real, cuz. For real, cuz. Like, for real. It be my studio. Like, for real, cuz. Yeah, I'm about to turn this shit into, like, soundproof, all that shit. I already got my monitors in here. I got my TV in here. I'm finna set up me a little area. Y'all know I got my mic. Finna bring my mic in here. Stand. Hey, this shit gonna be alright. Yeah, it's gonna be alright in here. Make sure y'all come in here. Tyrone, what's good with it, cuz? I like them fire. What's fire, cuz? Appreciate you coming in here, though. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, though. Y'all like that intro? Subscribe. Whose world is this?
Come on in my lives, man.
Telling you, man, y'all need to subscribe to this Rebirth now. Jump on this Rebirth wave now. Rebirth of TEEFONK television, man. If you know, you know. Yeah, I used to have another channel. That's me. TEEFONK TV. That's me. It was jumping up there, too. It was getting up there. Hey, it's all about the rebirth now. Let's go.
REBIRTH of TEEFONK TV. And subscribe.
Every girl's starting to take off. Y'all are catching.
What you mean? You don't let it get by you. Now I get you by it's on the way up.
I like the shirts of TEEFONK. Come on in our lives, man.
Yeah. 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 Hey, y'all. Who in here? Talk to me. Let's talk about something. What's going on? What's good? What's good? New intro, fire. Yeah. New intro, okay, appreciate it. Cuz, what, you been watching my shit? I don't know you, Tyrone.
Rebirth.
How you know that's a new intro? You been came in here? If you have, glad to meet you, my boy. Appreciate you. I hope you done subscribe and like and share and all that. Double tap your screen, man. I appreciate that.
There are 2 other games worth it.
I like the way you came in here with respect, bro. I appreciate
For
that.
100 years, people have bought cars.
Peace and love to you, my boy.
By the day, and rack up thousands of dollars in crushing debt. There's no
Tyrone.
better alternative. Until now. Lex Car is the world's first ever month-to-month car lease.
Tyrone.
Drive what you want, when you want, without signing your life away. That's the freedom of
Cuz
Lex.
said fire. I like that.
I'm usually pretty
Yeah, I like that intro my damn self. You know what I'm saying? That thing fits me. You know what I'm saying? I told Cuz who to go get as an instrumental, cause that's my favorite rapper, Nas. So when he did that, cuz shit, that just got fit my alley. You know what I'm saying?
Format will be 4 since U.S. lost 4-0 in 2023. Hoping they
Oh, there you go.
Bryson DeChambeau just in time.
Yeah, homie though. On the dead homies on Raymond 2K and Monster Coda, bro. I love that intro, cuz.
First and third in the world against Ludwig Oberg and Matt Fitzpatrick.
Okay, then. That's what's up. So you don't subscribe to the new one? I appreciate you, Tyrone. I like that, bro. Some of the best move in silence. You probably would have been had your mod, though.
He's a current player. He's playing high-level golf.
So you just sit back in the bushes, cuz. Yeah, I'm trying to get this channel bigger than the last channel, man, cuz I had a lot of hiccups on that last channel, bro. I ain't know what I was doing at first. I just got a lot of overnight success. And by the time it came to me, bro, I had to go get an ID made. I tried to use the paper copy. I mean, it just took a lot of stuff a lot of shit I didn't do right on the first one that I know to do right this time, bro. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Keep watching my shit there, my man. Help me get to the top like the last channel, but bro. Shit, I ain't even never see you say nothing on the last channel, so I'm glad you done made yourself, you know what I'm saying? You know. I'm glad you made yourself be seen, cuz. I really like that. I like that, cuz. What's going on with it, though, gang? What's going on with it, gang? Yeah, that's what's up there, cuz. I see you one of them laid backs, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said you probably could have been. But yeah, bro, I'm going to be me regardless, bro. In the street. If I was in the pen, anywhere, cuz. In college. In church on Saturday. Bro, I live by principles and morals, or codes, bro. them commandments, bro. I'm the real Hebrew. I'm the real Jew. So, you know, I gotta hold myself accountable for things.
This is the Georgia Diagnostic and Classification.
All praises to the Most High. But if you done got down, been watching me, you know how I get down, though. You know how I'm rocking like an old school cutoff stock. Yeah, y'all know I got. I'm gonna brag it. I'm gonna bring out nothing but bangers and facts.
Elijah left here in a flaming chariot. What did he leave in?
I appreciate you telling me that, though, bro.
I've been in old horse feeling things gonna leave it, but the flame not coming here to back up. Yeah.
That's one thing for sure, two things for sure. I'm him when it comes to doing this shit, though, cuz. I'm a dead homies, cuz. Ain't nobody fucking with me, cuz. I'm gonna go to this shit. This channel gonna be back up like the last one. You watch.
I actually had to cut trees to get here.
What's good, though, everybody in here? Appreciate them likes. Appreciate them likes. I hope I got some new subscribers. I hope, you know, come in here and talk to me.
When you hear the gunshots over there, so I tell you that we all crazy hillbillies. My dogs, I love having been a family man. It actually feels good to be a family man.
Recorded. Acting a bit good to me.
Come through, he said that there were 2 rainbows touching my roof and touching my dad's roof up there. And
Yeah,
he
cuz.
gotta be a Lord, because he was looking out for us.
Yeah.
Damn, that damn popping shit.
Yeah, I got experience with it now. You know, my old channel had 1,000 videos on it.
But
This one almost got 200.
out there, people,
So that's almost 1,200 videos. So I got a lot of experience with this shit now. I'm the go to this shit, cuz. I'm the best on YouTube, cuz. Real talk.
I'm just one man person. Gotta be to myself. Have somebody come in my driveway. And my uncle right there, he plays guitar. He used to play in gospel bands and Christian bands and bluegrass and old southern rock.
Yeah, I play on that music I did with it. I'm music to the time. I like bluegrass, I like country, I like some rock. My guitar's in the pawn shop right here. Spike can't play it up music. It's out in here. Never expensive to brag about it.
But yeah, man. Yeah, it's more than my man in here. Somebody else can say something.
Take no thought of tomorrow, take care of yourself.
What's good with it, Grandmaster? You still in this thing?
I used to be a full band fella for golf. Golf bars for golf. But that was when I looked at the little picture. And then now I look at the big picture. And I say, God's not rich.
I can't listen to this dude. He can't even goddamn talk. How the fuck is you just... That man crazy. That man can't even goddamn talk.
A regional director at the
On the
Social
dead
Security Administration is raising concerns over what's being called the $255
You waiting on...
benefit. That's the one-time payment most families receive after losing a loved one, an amount that hasn't changed in decades, even as funeral costs have
What's happening Friday?
$1,000.
There's a new Friday movie coming out.
Final expense coverage is one of the
What's happening? Whoa, y'all waiting to get the hell out of work or what's happening Friday? Shit, fill me in. I want to know.
You've got children or grandchildren who count on you. This message is for you. Because when your time comes, the last thing you want is for your family.
What's happening Friday, my boy?
With a state-regulated final expense plan, you can leave behind up to $40,000 tax-free to cover funeral costs, medical bills, or simply as a gift for the people you love most. The best part? No medical exam. Rates
I can dig it.
right away.
I've lived through it myself when my mom
See, I get paid on Friday.
Just a stack of bills, nobody knew.
I try to get some money on every day, cuz. I try to.
The invoice landed in her hand. We were already
Friday's a good day, though.
to figure out how to come up with thousands of dollars in just days. No family should ever have to go through that. That's exactly why these state-approved plans exist. They're designed to take the burden off your family. So when the time comes, they don't have to worry about money.
Yeah, Friday's a good one now.
Benefits locked in for life.
Everybody, hey man, I don't think my notifications is showing. Cause bro, you know, hey, this ain't even half of my folks. This ain't half of my mods or nobody in this thing, cuz. And they've been doing it. I don't think my goddamn.
The cost is less than a cup of coffee a day. And once you're covered, your price and your benefits.
Damn right, sales go to goddamn jumping on it, my boy. You right.
Some use it to
y'all make sure y'all check y'all notifications, man.
As a tax-free gift to their children or
tell a friend and tell a friend about the rebirth
in minutes, even with health conditions.
of TEEFONK television.
Devonta Respers escaped from the minimum security facility around 10 this morning, and he is still out there.
North Carolina, Pasquotank County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to the scene at Pasquotank Correctional this morning, just before 1 a.m., in reference to an inmate being stabbed several times. Pasquotank Camden EMS was already on the scene assessing the victim, identified as 38-year-old inmate Jamal Griffin. He had 18 superficial lacerations from the assault on his head, shoulders, hands, and legs, according to the Sheriff's Office.
Pasquotank Correctional Institution is a close custody prison in Elizabeth City that became the site of one of the deadliest prison incidents in North Carolina's history. On October 12, 2017, inmates at Pasquotank CEI attempted a brazen escape from the facility.
Y'all hear that? This is North Carolina. This is Pasquotank in North Carolina. I ain't never been to Pasquotank now.
During this failed breakout, the darkest day on record for North Carolina's prisons.
Oh, that's what it is, cuz I think a lot of people are, man.
Prisoners tried to flee through a fire the inmates had set. The escape attempt was ultimately foiled at the prison fence, and none of the perpetrators made it out. However, the toll was horrific. In addition to the 4 employees, several others were seriously injured in what officials described as a horror scene inside the sewing shop. The Pasquotank tragedy exposed critical systemic failures, especially severe.
This Pasquotank, North Carolina. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back, y'all, and play this whole shit. This all about North Carolina prison right here, y'all. Damn. How the fuck it was up 4 hours before you watched it? Y'all, I want y'all to say and listen to this. These are all North Carolina prisons. Some of them I done been to, some of them I haven't.
Prison problems, Laura. I talked with those who work inside local prisons.
This is called Dangerous Prisons in North Carolina.
Loved ones inside prisons. A major issue that pay for those who serve and protect. Well, that's changing. The North Carolina.
Told you I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna innovate this shit for y'all.
The State Capitol Police are investigating the death of an inmate at Central Prison.
Yeah, prison staff found Dustin Payne collapsed in a housing unit common area. Investigators say he was attacked by another inmate. Payne was pronounced dead shortly after 8:30 last night. He was scheduled for release in February of 2025.
Y'all hear that?
Samaj Short was assaulted in a housing area at the prison yesterday afternoon. Prison first responders tried to save his life. No paramedics got there. Short, before he could get to the hospital, 3 other inmates were hurt in the incident but are expected to survive.
North Carolina's prison system has faced a series of crises in recent years, with several facilities gaining notoriety for severe violence, overcrowding, corruption, and poor inmate treatment.
And they better be glad they Scotland. This Scotland.
Now Anson.
They better be glad Lanesboro got closed down, cause that mother was crazy.
Alexander Correctional Institution and Granville Correctional Institution have each been plagued by brutal assaults, riots, and scandals. These problems are often intertwined. Persistent staff shortages and policy failures have created unsafe conditions for both inmates and officers. Below, we examine these dangerous prisons in North Carolina, the harrowing incidents that occurred there, and the broader context of how
y'all, this them prisons I went to now.
Or failing to address.
Don't think our shit ain't rocking and rolling too now.
4 officers need to be arrested at the Scotland County Correctional Center
after allegations of excessive force against her brother.
News 13's Andrea Gibbons is in Scotland County tonight and says
this is Scotland County Correctional.
Officers who are already accused of using excessive force.
I spoke with Sheree Hunt, who says that her brother was moved from the facility after excessive force was used on him by the correctional officers.
Y'all hear that? They'll whoop your ass.
Laurinburg is one of North Carolina's largest prisons, and according to some who have been inside, among the most dangerous. In 2022 alone, 5 people died at Scotland Correctional.
Y'all hear that?
Describe a culture of relentless violence.
In 2022 alone, 5 people got off in Scotland Correctional.
And often out of sight of.
And I done been down that way.
One longtime prisoner went so far as to call Scotland a very dangerous prison in North Carolina, based on his experience in multiple facilities. Scotland has also struggled with overcrowding and inadequate supervision. An anonymous staff whistleblower reported that due to lack of space, some inmates had to be held in tiny 5-foot by 5-foot cages, essentially makeshift solitary confinement, while waiting for regular housing. Even prisoners on suicide watch were kept in these cages. A 2023 state audit confirmed Scotland Prison exceeded its designed capacity of 1,756 inmates.
Y'all hear that?
And had 1,789.
Try to put you on top of people.
Officials claim the population is below capacity.
Make you have to sleep in these little canoes, all kind of stuff. They used to put people 3 bunks high. They stopped that.
The max. Well, that's great.
And then you expect that to be a place where it's gonna be cool at? Man, no, bro.
Low staffing is a recipe for violence. The turmoil at Scotland.
Y'all better give that people, some of them people, their greens.
Scotland is a glaring.
Give them their medium custody.
Too few officers to monitor dorms and recreation areas. Deadly fights and even suicides have repeatedly happened.
Every day.
Since 2020.
I told y'all. Y'all thought I was playing, bro. In North Carolina prisons, it's rocking and rolling, just like Georgia, South Carolina, and everywhere else. Our shit rocking and rolling too.
State legislators to investigate conditions. Yet frontline employees remain fearful that without major changes, it's going to get worse, and something is going to break.
It's like Texas, New Orleans,
that applies not just to Scotland,
Florida, Georgia, South Carolina,
across the state.
Arkansas.
Showed you this massive facility from Chopper 9 Sky Zoo.
That's Lanesboro. They had to gonna close Lanesboro down because it got so bad in Anson County, close to Charlotte, Polkton, North Carolina. It got so bad there they had to turn it into a female prison camp.
Here tomorrow has 1,000 female prisoners.
Told you. I told you.
For years, about 1,500 male inmates lived here.
Listen.
Cell 9 often reported on assaults, stabbings, even inside the prison walls. This is one of the
I told y'all now. That used to be one of our worst ones in North Carolina, our worst prisons, Lanesboro Correctional, Polkton, North Carolina, Anson County. Telling you now, they had to turn it into a female prison.
Correctional staff tells us Ava McNair was found unresponsive in her cell Tuesday morning.
Lanesboro Correctional Institution, renamed Anson Correctional Institution after 2016.
Anson Correctional Institution now.
One of North Carolina's most violent and mismanaged.
What I tell you, I know about this stuff. I done been there in the flesh.
Closed custody men's facility.
Closed custody.
It quickly developed a checkered past of gang warfare and
you hear that?
corruption. It was even described.
That let y'all know I was really gang banging in there. Real lokes.
Before its conversion to a women's prison in 2019.
What I tell you, 2019 it went to a women's prison.
Brutal stabbings and deletions that exposed shocking collusion between correctional officers and inmate gangs. One infamous series of incidents at Lanesboro occurred in 2011-2012 when members of the Bloods and MS-13 gangs essentially took over a housing unit. Multiple inmates were stabbed after guards allegedly opened locked doors to let gang hitmen reach their targets. In one case, gang members armed with shanks were allowed into a rival inmate's cell, resulting in the deletion of prisoner Wesley Turner. Evidence later showed a unit manager, Jeffrey Wall, had fostered the gang's dominance, allowing them free access around the unit, hiding weapons, and even threatening others who might expose him. Wall was fired in 2013
y'all hear that?
Smuggle out bloody homemade knives and was caught concealing video evidence of the attacks. The warden.
This the unit manager now. This the warden over that dorm.
The culture of
he didn't have number one person he answered to.
Led to numerous lawsuits and investigations.
You hear that?
In 2019, North Carolina taxpayers paid a $62,500 settlement to several former inmates who had been stabbed in the gang-led attacks. Their lawsuit argued that the administration wouldn't clamp down on murderous gangs and ignored a pervasive pattern of violence until
it's Lanesboro Correctional in North Carolina.
Have taken lawsuits and media scrutiny to get the state's
yeah, Brown Creek right down the road. And my crazy ass, I try to ask to go to Brown Creek. That's medium custody.
Said attorney Ian Mance. In addition,
when I was switching from Hope, they asked me where I want to go. I said Brown Creek, right beside Lanesboro. It's right beside it. It's big too. And when you leave Lanesboro, you going down there. So it ain't nothing but the same two inmates. It go down at both of them. But I like doing time around men like that because it's more respect. You ain't got to worry about people stealing. Like, you got to be a man, bro. I like doing time around the wolves, bro. I do. Because when you doing time around petty folks, bro, you end up doing something to one of them boys. See, when you're around a bunch of men that's on man time, you going to carry that shit like you supposed to, or you know it's consequences. They ain't homies, cuz I'd rather be around them. I got to be, hey. Not no more. I don't want to be around nobody. All praises to the Most High. But back then, bro, after I get the nervousness off of me at first, man, I'd rather be in the war zone, bro. Because I just don't get scared. I seen it so much. And the Most High used to guide me through it. Yeah, homie. I ain't taking no praise, man. Because I ain't never trying to see it again.
Earlier this month, police say 4 inmates started a fire while trying to escape Pasquotank Correctional Institution. State officials say several inmates tried unsuccessfully to escape after the incident.
And we don't got to cut our hair.
Correctional Officer Justin Smith and Correctional Enterprises Manager Veronica Darden died the day of the uprising. Several other employees were also injured in those attacks. Last week, officials released 911 calls from the prison. You can hear one caller describing those attacks.
911, how may I help you?
You got a medical emergency in prison. You've got 3 officers down.
3 officers down?
Okay.
Y'all hear that, don't you?
Down at the prison. All right, got 3 officers down. Do you know how they were?
I think it was big handler, but we're not exactly sure.
Okay.
State officials say a 4th employee remains in the hospital. According to his family, he is still in critical condition. This morning, the prison continues to be on lockdown. The 4 inmates involved have been charged with...
But when you get put on lockdown, boy, it's over for you, boy. Because they got in trouble. Everybody in that prison got to be on lockdown now. Done been in that situation. I done been quarantined, all that shit.
The 4 Pasquotank correctional employees who were...
Woke up in the middle of the night. Everybody strip down to your boxers. Strip down to your boxers. Search everything be tore up after they leave. You about ready to hit and fight somebody in your dorm because they got your shit.
Told the jury about his plan to escape.
But it ain't their fault because they done mixed all y'all shit up. Bro, prison is bad, bro. That's why I come on here to change lives by the grace of the Most High. And tell y'all all the bad things because it ain't nothing good. Even though some days are better than other ones. But ain't no good day in prison, bro. Because you don't have your freedom. Don't never forget that.
To discuss the case against the inmates allegedly involved in that deadly ambush.
And North Carolina shit rocking and rolling now.
The jury will also meet separately to discuss the case. By this time tomorrow morning, we may learn the inmates will be indicted once again despite already facing murder and other felony charges. Police say these 4 inmates set a fire at a prison back in October. According to state officials,
all this what we listening to is North Carolina prisons, y'all. This is called North Carolina's worst prisons. Lanesboro Correctional, Scotland, Pasquotank. Yeah, I done been Marion, all that. I done been there.
We're following breaking news out of North Carolina. An inmate escaped from Pasquotank
Taylorsville
Correctional Institute. 13 News Now confirmed Devonta Respers escaped from the minimum security facility around 10 this morning. And
he left the little green clothes prison.
Pasquotank County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to the scene at Pasquotank Correctional Institution this morning, just before 1 a.m., in reference to an inmate being stabbed several times. Pasquotank Hamden EMS was already on the scene assessing the victim.
Appreciate that like. Appreciate that like. Y'all come over there. Keep on liking. Keep on subscribing. Listen to this North Carolina's worst prisons.
Head, shoulders, hands, and legs, according to the sheriff's office.
Pasquotank Correctional Institution is a close custody prison in Elizabeth City that became the site of one of the deadliest prison incidents in North Carolina's history. On October 12, 2017, inmates at Pasquotank CEI attempted a brazen escape from the facility's sewing plant, leading to a massacre of prison staff. 4 prison workers met their demise during this failed breakout, the darkest day on record for North Carolina's prisons. The slain employees were attacked with hammers and
this is up to date, y'all.
Tried to flee through a fire the inmates had set. The escape attempt was ultimately foiled at the prison fence, and none of the perpetrators.
It's 2022.
However, the toll was horrific. In addition to the 4 employees, several others were seriously injured in what officials described as a horror scene inside the sewing shop. The Pasquotank tragedy exposed critical systemic failures.
I don't see all this, y'all. I done been there and lived this.
The subsequent
2 different times.
investigation by the National Institute of Corrections found the prison was so understaffed.
Straight gangland.
At the time, about 25% of Pasquotank's correctional jobs were vacant, meaning 1 in 4 positions was empty. To keep the facility running, remaining staff were working excessive overtime and neglecting safety protocols. According to the NIC report, tools and weapons in the sewing plant were not properly tracked. Doors were left unlocked, and inmates roamed without supervision in restricted areas. Basic security steps, like metal detector checks and strip searches when inmates left the workshop.
I appreciate that like. You the GOAT, man.
Of the time. In the aftermath, state officials acknowledged that Pasquotank CI had effectively been a powder keg.
I ain't never hit Pasquotank though.
Trying to maintain normal operations with a 25%
Appreciate them likes, y'all the GOATs. Come on in here and listen to this North Carolina worst prisons. I went through some of these prisons.
The NIC evaluation concluded. The Department of Public Safety convened expert panels and instituted new safety measures, such as
make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Start watching my banking videos.
Emergency alarm buttons. In addition, authorities temporarily closed several smaller minimum security.
Okay, there go twin.
2018, 2019 to shift resources.
We in here listening to North Carolina's worst prisons. Some of the prisons I done went through.
Even with these efforts, the legacy of Pasquotank's tragedy is a sobering one. Multiple inmates were prosecuted for the deletions. 2 of them had.
I think a lot of y'all getting y'all notifications late, but it's all good.
Perhaps the most important outcome was the spotlight it shone on North Carolina's prison staffing crisis.
Oh yeah, North Carolina prisons rocking and rolling, y'all. Y'all see that it ain't just me telling y'all this shit. Those that's done been in here, y'all done heard that it goes down.
On top of existing vacancies, Pasquotank taught the state a painful lesson.
That Lanesboro Correctional, when they closed in 2019, they had to. It was rocking and rolling so hard, they had to turn it into a women's prison. As soon as I said it, they said it. Told you, TEEFONK don't do no capping. No capping.
Pasquotank's darkest day led to soul searching and some reforms, but many challenges remain.
Pasquotank County, North Carolina. This Alexander. This the one I wanted to show y'all where my cousin worked at.
Officers here keep an iron grip on some of the most dangerous inmates in the state. But even in the tightest prison, convicts find ways to get around the system. And when they get a foothold, the consequences can be deadly.
Make some cash.
Try to tell y'all.
Earn up to $40.
This that North Carolina, man. This that North Carolina, y'all hold up. Just saying, get the little, commercial out the way, and we going back at it. This that North Carolina, this Alexander, this where my cousin worked at. This the one I wanted to show y'all. But they wanted to copyright my ass, so I couldn't do it no more.
We're not used to inmates sending our staff out to the hospital.
That was my cousin talking right there. The one said we're not used to inmates sending our staff to the hospital. That was my cousin.
Members pay rent to live there, which could be anywhere from $5 a week to $100 a month, and they'll pay it off in canteen, or they'll have their families.
You hear that? How people get extorted in North Carolina prison, which I thought I was lying. Matter of fact, I'm a go. I'm gonna go back and let y'all hear dude say it again.
Non-gang members pay rent to live there.
Non-gang members pay rent to live there.
$100 a month, and they'll pay it off in canteen, or they'll have their families extort their family, have them send money and put it in their account. So it's an ongoing thing to try to stay on top.
An officer at the Alexander County Correctional Institution was
I ain't paying you shit.
tonight. The officer's name has still
I don't give a damn if I wasn't affiliated. I still ain't paying you shit.
According to the North Carolina Department of Public Safety,
Pussy ass niggas ain't getting shit out of me. Fuck that.
inmate Richard Lennox assaulted a correctional officer at Alexander Correctional Institution by punching him. The officer was taken to an outside medical facility where he was evaluated and
told you they'll beat them guards' asses, bro. They don't care about beating no guard.
Refused to follow the officer's orders. There were no injuries to the inmate or other staff members.
Alexander Correctional Institution, a high-security prison in
Taylorsville, North Carolina, I told you.
Death of an inmate named Michael Anthony Kerr exposed severe failings in mental
I got a lot of kin people up there. It ain't nothing but country, y'all.
Army veteran serving time
Like Taylorsville got a side that's for crazy people too now.
and had been held in solitary
But the rest of it is close custody, and they got their own hole. It's huge. It's huge now. I've seen that big bitch before.
And an autopsy revealed he had literally died of thirst. The NC medical examiner determined Kerr succumbed to severe dehydration
See what I'm saying?
isolation. The circumstances of Kerr's death were deeply disturbing. He had spent 35 days in an isolation cell with his mental illness effectively untreated. According to investigative reports,
Yeah, they do.
on a punitive Nutriloaf diet.
Put that boy on a Nutriloaf diet. I told y'all what Nutriloaf is. That's all your meals grounded up. When you get in trouble, they ground all that shit up and give it to you. And like a loaf.
Kerr could not even use his hands to drink from his cell sink. Fellow inmates later reported that Kerr lay unresponsive in his own wake.
Told you it's real in North Carolina prison. Y'all think of bullshit. If you a gang member, bro, you, hey.
To take the gravely ill man to the hospital, they found the lock on his hand.
You gotta have two of them kahunas in between your legs.
They had to cut the cuffs off his swollen wrists.
And I don't walk the yard without being a gang member. My first time when I first was young and went to prison, I didn't gang bang till my situation happened, and that's when I got put on the set. I'm gonna tell about that again.
Led to public outrage and internal reckoning at Alexander. In the immediate investigation, 7 employees, a captain, 4 nurses, a staff psychologist, and another nurse who resigned.
Alexander go down, y'all. I'm telling you now, I'm good to let y'all see this. Y'all need to go watch that. Pull it up on YouTube. Alexander Correctional, North Carolina, Alexander. It's on the MSNBC. Y'all need to go watch that. They got his own show about it.
While no criminal charges were filed.
And the light-skinned dude with the low haircut with the glasses, that's my first cousin. That's my man who be coming in here, brother. Yeah.
The settlement did not
Q, that's his brother.
issued an apology and pledged.
He almost was gonna be the warden. He was that close to being the warden. He was the white shirt right before you get to the warden. And he retired early, bro, because he had put he started working there straight out of high school, man. So he had put 30, 40 years in that shit before you know it. He started working there in his 20s, 21, 20. 19, 20, 21, something like that.
How solitary confinement can turn deadly.
And he started out in the Morganton high rise.
Other incidents of inmate neglect and inadequate health care have occurred in North Carolina's prisons, including high suicide rates and delayed medical attention in multiple facilities. Alexander history now serves as a cautionary tale that worst prison conditions are not only about violence, they can also be about callous indifference to human life. The hope is that lessons
I hear that shit, don't you?
have spurred improvements in how prisons handle inmates with serious mental illness to prevent such a needless loss of life from happening again. Grantville Correctional Institution, located in Butner, is another
Butner County.
often mentioned among North Carolina's most challenging prisons. Formerly known as Polk Correctional, this prison houses close custody of male offenders and includes a high-security Supermax unit for the state's most violent and assaultive offenders. Granville is unique in that it also serves as one of the system's youth offender facilities, but its day-to-day reality for those in the Supermax unit is bleak. Reports from inside Granville Prison detail extreme staffing shortages and harsh conditions that mirror the problems seen elsewhere, compounded by a large population of inmates with mental health issues. In the special high security unit at Granville, conditions approach total isolation. Internal logs showed that on some shifts, only 2 or 3 officers were supervising the entire unit, which is supposed to have at least 8 officers.
You hear that? I told y'all that. Man, it might be one guard watching over about 600 of us. Or you think shit ain't gonna go on unknown? Well, you gotta be a man yourself and guard yourself. That's why a lot of people get jumped in gangs, bro. You don't just be scared in this, bro. And them guards don't be wanting to work in these crazy prisons where they feel like they might not go home and they ain't paying them enough. That's why they start bringing stuff in.
Control unit are classified as mentally ill. Many suffer serious psychiatric disorders or have developed them due to prolonged isolation. Yet, because of staffing shortfalls, required guard rounds often aren't done, and mental health care is minimal, sometimes amounting to nothing more than a brief conversation through a cell door.
Get over there now.
Liken Granville's supermax environment to a pressure cooker. Inmates on the unit have no way to call for help. The cell intercoms were disconnected by a previous warden and must hope an officer happens by if they are in distress.
You hear that?
Several incidents of self-harm
The previous warden
have been reported.
Disconnected the DACOM speakers. So if anybody was dying, I mean, getting off or anything, yeah, if the people didn't walk by, then oh well. I told y'all North Carolina shit fucked up, and it's better than other states. So what you think they going through?
As well as suicides that went unnoticed until it was too late. The combination of dangerous inmates, sparse staffing, and mental health crises at Granville makes it one of the toughest assignments for any correctional employee and one of the direst settings for inmates. While it may not grab headlines like a riot or escape, the daily conditions at Granville's high security wing arguably represent some of the worst treatment of inmates in the state, especially for those struggling with mental illness. The stories of individual prisons, Scotland, Lanesboro, Pasquotank, Alexander, Granville, paint a larger picture of the systemic challenges in North Carolina's prison system. Common threads run through each: chronic understaffing, an influx of more violent offenders, inadequate training and pay for officers, overcrowded facilities, and insufficient health care, particularly mental health care.
The same thing in the rest of these goddamn states.
Experts have increasingly acknowledged these problems and begun some reforms, but progress is slow and often reactive, coming only after high-profile tragedies. North Carolina has struggled to recruit and retain correctional officers, leading to vacancy rates that have climbed in recent years.
And don't y'all hear that in every state?
Even before the Pasquotank incident,
who want to be a correctional officer besides Rick Ross?
By 2019,
D-U-C-C-E-O-M-I-I, he tried to say that on that one song.
Temporarily closed 3 minimum security prisons to reallocate guards to larger institutions in need. The situation only worsened during the COVID-19 era and beyond. By April 2024, roughly 39% of North Carolina's correctional officer jobs were unfilled, a dangerously low staffing level.
All praises to the Most High. I ain't going back.
Prisons resort to constant lockdowns and restricted programs because there aren't enough staff to safely run normal activities.
That's crazy.
Face limited access to health care, counseling, recreation, and even showers due to frequent lockdowns, which in turn heightens tensions and violence inside the facilities.
Sure do.
Officers who remain.
That ain't gonna make number violence.
Mandatory overtime.
You don't get nobody what to do. They can't get out and do what they want to do, man.
Working around dangerous
monkey ass nigga, you gonna keep me in a cage? I'm gonna act like a monkey.
Shifts makes the state prisons a scary place to work. Testified one veteran officer who noted that colleagues sometimes quit to take easier jobs like fast food management. In 2019, the State Employees Association urged lawmakers to raise correctional officer pay by $8,000.
Oh, damn, how much though?
Officers were earning about $37,000 on average, 22% below the national average, to help fill positions and save lives. Low pay and high stress have contributed to high turnover, and even elevated suicide rates among prison staff.
Yeah, you stay free too. Shit.
Officers are supervising too many
Same to you, my boy.
gangs can effectively take control of dorms or units.
Everybody in here stay free.
To 2015, assaults on staff at North Carolina prisons actually increased, even as the inmate population dropped, indicating that the remaining inmates were more prone to violence and the security presence was stretched thin. Experts point out that 2011 sentencing reforms, part of the Justice Reinvestment Act, reduced the overall prison population by diverting lower-level offenders, but that also meant putting people behind bars who are meaner, more aggressive, according to Kenneth Lasseter, then director of prisons. By cutting out thousands of nonviolent or less serious offenders, the prisons now house a higher concentration of individuals convicted of serious, often violent crimes. Our prison staffing was not built for these inmates, Lasseter admitted. In other words, the mix of inmates changed, and many facilities did not adapt staffing or training adequately for a tougher crowd. This has led to what one police chief called the state's worst of the worst being gathered in certain prisons, virtually guaranteeing that attacks are going to happen without extraordinary vigilance. Approximately 1 in 5 North Carolina prisoners has a diagnosed mental illness, and many others have chronic medical conditions or substance addictions. Yet, incidents like Michael Kerr's death show how the system can fail those most in need of care. Advocacy groups have decried inhumane conditions, such as putting suicidal inmates in shackles or holding mentally ill inmates in solitary confinement for weeks without treatment. Understaffing of medical and mental health positions, as well as custody staff, means delays in care and insufficient...
Hell no, I don't remember you. And don't come in here on no monkey ass shit, trying to disturb what we got going on, cuz.
For example, staff in Scotland...
But if you come in here on some positive stuff, peace and love to you. We list to North Carolina's most worst prisons. Appreciate them hearts, appreciate them lights, appreciate all that.
Check-ins are so sparse that inmates with schizophrenia...
Appreciate it. I don't care if nobody took their lights back and all that shit. My real one's still in here. Y'all ain't gonna come in here and disturb what they got going on. I don't care.
Adequate mental health services.
I'm sorry.
Prisons and jails, even filing lawsuits in some cases to push for changes. Without proper health,
that ain't hurting me.
Incarceration can become
but my real ones is not gonna be disturbed for somebody that, yeah, I knew it was some trolls in here. You had to be. You couldn't have been in here for me if you did that.
Has been significant, but mixed in success. On one hand, North Carolina's government has responded to crises with task forces and funding infusions. After the 2017 Pasquotank deletions, more than $16 million was spent on security upgrades.
Y'all heard that?
Stab-proof vests.
16 mil was spent on that shit.
13,000 prison employees. The state legislature also increased salaries modestly and offered hiring bonuses for correctional officers in hard-to-fill positions in recent budget cycles, though not the full $8,000 bump advocates wanted. In 2021, the state created the new Department of Adult Correction, separating prisons from the Department of Public Safety in a bid to give prison issues more focused attention. There have also been moves to reduce overcrowding. For instance, in late 2024, after hurricanes forced inmate transfers that jammed some prisons in the east, a coalition of civil rights groups demanded the release of 2,000
y'all hear that?
What they called dangerous, inhumane overcrowding.
Dangerous, inhumane overcrowding.
After Hurricane Helene pushed some prisons well over capacity and strained staffing to the breaking point.
See, bro, you can't be doing that to folks, bro. You cannot be doing that to folks. Under them type of situations, they need to be fully aware. That's when motherfuckers is try to escape and all that shit. Cause you coming to work half and work these long hours. That's how people get took advantage of and all that shit. That's real talk.
The warning signs have been present, but meaningful changes, like substantial pay raises, reduced reliance on solitary confinement, robust mental health staffing.
Okay, my shit went from Blacksburg. Why that motherfucker went from Blacksburg? They could have just let me pick it up at Blacksburg. That motherfucker went from Blacksburg to Charlotte at 450.
as happened at Lanesboro,
Right,
where it took lawsuits
FedEx.
and media investigations to oust corrupt staff. Going forward, the state has begun installing new leadership, wardens, and troubled prisons, and has invited external audits. There's also discussion of resurrecting a prison ombudsman or independent monitor to regularly inspect conditions. In summary, North Carolina's worst prisons do not become worst in a vacuum. They are the product of policy choices, resource constraints, and sometimes neglect by those in power.
Appreciate y'all for coming in here listening to North Carolina's worst prisons. Appreciate y'all coming in here listening to North Carolina's worst prisons. Hit that subscribe and that like button.
The ultimate measure of success will be whether places like Scotland, Pasquotank, Alexander, Granville, and the former Lanesboro see tangible improvements. Fewer assaults, more staff on duty, and safer, more humane treatment of those incarcerated. Until then, the painful stories from these prisons serve as a stark reminder of the cost of inaction. Each riot, each escape attempt, each needless death is a call to action for North Carolina to continue overhauling its prison system before more lives are lost.
North Carolina, y'all. North Carolina. Throw your hands up. Take your shirt off. Spin it around your head twist like a helicopter. If you weird, cuz. I done been there and did that. I told you that motherfucker ain't no kitty cat. What's good with it though, gang? What's good with it? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody come here. You can talk and we can get to it now. You know, I had people that's been following this since way before a lot of people came in, and I wasn't finna let y'all mess that up for them. What's good with it, gang? My boy Lil Ali came in this thing earlier yesterday. Starting to get them boys from that goddamn, my man Tony said he came from TEEFONK TV over here today. So yeah. The rebirth thing trying to, you know, catch on fire. What's going on with it though? What's going on with it, rebirth gang? How everybody doing in here? What's going? That's a pretty good ass Armor Palmer right there, y'all. Oh, I make the best Armor Palmer around it, bitch. Y'all know what Armor Palmer is? What's Armor Palmer, y'all? Who's gonna be the first to tell me? What's an Armor Palmer? Wait. Goddamn right, twin. And I'm one of the best at it, goddamn. Okay, Grandmaster, you was in this motherfucker since the beginning, and I was about to say that. Appreciate you, my boy. I told you, bro. I ain't no capping in what I be telling you. My man says, North Carolina prison sounds crazy to the motherfucker. I told you it was, cuz. That Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, New Orleans, goddamn Texas, all that shit, bro. We just like that shit or worse. I told you. I don't seen it all, cuz. That's why y'all better believe what the fuck I be telling y'all now. Y'all hear them say something about Marion prison camp. That's where that dude I told y'all, I hope y'all don't went and watch their story, where they took that boy's prison pump from him, and he put that thing in that boy back and ripped it. Trying to told you. North Carolina ain't no joke. Close custody now. And they ain't even mention all of them like Raleigh Central Prison. That's the biggest, that's where the death row at. That's where, man, bro, there's so many horror flicks and people done got their rectums took from them and that mother. My mama did something with the NAACP back in the day when it first opened in like early, man, she said, you don't smell nothing but death and, bruh, I've never been to CP. But you catch a body off somebody, catch a hat, But that's where you going to process it. That's where you going to stay at for a minute. Yeah. I processed at the other close custody, Salisbury High Rise. Yeah, twice. With straight lifers, with no parole, and all that. All the dead homies, God. And if your point level real bad, you going straight in there with them. You going right in there with them. And that's on the dead homie car. I don't care how much time you got. You done kept going to prison over and over and over and over. Your point level real high from fighting and catching charges while you was in prison. Going to the hole, eating that neutral loaf and all that. Oh, bro, when you go back the next time, your point level prison points going to be high. You're going to get close custody points. And you might be in there with 5 years, 2 years, 7 years with somebody that ain't never getting out. And you better know what you're doing. You better know what you're doing. For real. For real. Better know how to shoot. That's all I can say. If you can't fight, you better know how to shoot. I know how to use that goddamn lock in the sock, something, but you better know how to use something. You better know how to do something. How to protect your monkey ass. That shit crazy hell in Alabama, man. They got this man walking around with a shit bag on him, stinking like this motherfucker. It won't even happen. I told you in bad conditions in prisons, bro. If you ain't got no family out there, ain't nobody calling up there looking out for you or something, bro, you is fucked, bro. You better go in there and get in good health, bro. Do some push-ups every day. Man, you don't want to be sick in there. That's the worst place to be sick at.
Alan, man, what is wrong? Why is your... I'm looking at your weight like you ain't eating or something wrong, or you ain't getting proper food or nourishment. What's wrong with you, Alan? You dying? Yeah, come on up here a little bit closer.
For real, cuz. But look, y'all. Peace and love to all of y'all, bro. Peace and love. I hope y'all watching my videos, man, to the end, bro. I'm making these long lives. I'm trying to get these watch hours up, bro. I'm working, y'all. I'm working. I'm doing my part, y'all. Keep on hanging in here with me. Peace and love to all of y'all. Gang, I'm out.
What we can try to do is make phone calls.